What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. I'm going to start off with some ancient symbols to get a feel for this energy. This is your first time backstage, welcome. We're really grateful that you're here with us. Please say hi to the beautiful creatures in the comment section. Past life. Where are we going with this past life energy? Psychic. New moon. Protection. Oh, you calling in some past life gifts here? Recalling some soul blueprints, Star Child. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here with this past life energy. You know I like past life energy. If you'd like to book a past life reading with me, the information is down below. We have a pyramid on this card, the sign of Egypt. So let's see. And we've got two moons. Looking at two new moons. Something significant about this new moon cycle coming in. What's going on with this past life gift? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. Looks like you were some kind of dark practitioner in a past life, Star Child. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. That must be why we're seeing the protection card. That's done and over with. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. It was your works. It was your job. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, there were a lot of people that were scared of you, Star Child. They were scared of your energy. They were scared of your gifts. Was this real, though? Was this real, or was this a projection that you were a dark priestess? Did not fit in with the ideals of the time. Tell me more about this. Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? Why the Ten of Wands? And why the Ten of Cups? Nine of Swords. Okay. So, Star Child, you were put to death in a past life for being a dark practitioner. Tell me if you were truly a dark practitioner. Was Star Child truly a dark practitioner, or was this just some kind of witch hunt? The Lovers. What was the choice? The Ace of Swords. You wouldn't convert to something here with the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. You were given an ultimatum and you stood your ground and you didn't convert. So actually, whether you were a dark practitioner or not, you knew who you were in this past life. Tell me about these psychic gifts. You were not willing to compromise for anyone. Quite tenacious in your beliefs, okay? Tell me about this psychic card. Tell me about this psychic card, please. Ace of Wands. Seven of Swords. Oh, how interesting, Star Child. What they're telling me is actually you used your psychic gifts, your gifts of sight in a past life to consort with governments, with people in authority. Okay? They came to you because of your gifts. This Ace of Swords, you were always honest. But sometimes people didn't want to hear what you had to say. And so when someone didn't want to hear what you had to say, they gave you an ultimatum. They actually wanted you to practice some dark magic to change the outcome. But you wouldn't. And so you were taken out of your position, let's say. Tell me more about this psychic energy with the Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Oh, there may be, okay. You may hold back the truth now of your visions, of your prophetic word now because of this. Queen of Pentacles. The World. Why the World? King of Pentacles. You will hold your tongue, Star Child, is what this is telling me. This past life wound may cause you to hold your tongue in order to stay loyal. That's the belief. To not speak your truth, to possibly hold your tongue. And the belief is that that keeps you loyal. If this resonates with you, do you hold back your intuitive nudges, the things that you know need to be said, out of a feeling of duty, out of a feeling of loyalty? A high priestess knows when to speak and when to stay quiet for the good of herself and for all. But this is different. This is a block in the throat chakra, not wanting to rock the boat, wanting to seem the most loyal, the most committed. And if you resonate with that, this could possibly be due to a past life wounding here. Because in this past life, you were very open with your prophetic gifts, with your psychic gifts. You didn't tell people what they wanted to hear. You told people the downloads that you were seeing. What's going on here with the new moon? What's happening in this new moon? How is this new moon energy tied to this? How is the new moon energy tied to this? The Emperor, the Queen of Cups. I love this. Energetic sovereignty and intuition, Star Child. You're starting to get a download about this block in your throat chakra. Looks like you've been doing some work on it, and something is going to break here. Something is going to break in the energy. Somehow you've tapped into this, seeing where you hold yourself back. Tell me more about your intuition here in this upcoming new moon. Tell me about the Queen of Cups and her intuition in the upcoming new moon. Knight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords. The Hierophant. Yeah, Star Child, this shows me that you've been doing some work. You've been doing some work actually around empathy. Around empathy, around feeling imprisoned in relationships. For some of you, you feel like that's coming from the morals that you were taught, that you don't feel are aligned with you anymore. I feel this very strange, like, feels like an apple in the throat. Tell me more about the opening of this throat chakra and the intuition. Some things you're willing to emotionally walk away from because things are unfair, and you're fair, Queen of Swords. You're fair. You're fair in your words, you're fair in your time, and you're fair with your energy. We saw that with the Six of Pentacles. But what this is showing me is that you're not being fair with yourself, compromising yourself, not standing in your sword energy. So there's something emotionally that needs to be walked away from. You've worked through this. I see that you've worked through this with the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. There were emotional attachments here that are attached to your belief of what it means to be loyal. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords and her truth here. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles, mastership. You're mastering this advocating for yourself, this speaking up for yourself. Tired of feeling defeated with the Five of Swords. There's something about delivery here too, Star Child. Mastership and delivery of the words. Because when you have expressed yourself in the past, you felt defeated within that expression. Talking, but like nobody's listening, feeling misunderstood. What's the mastership with the swords? The Chariot, the Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands? The Two of Wands. There's a determination right now for you to make decisions that are best for you. And that includes fairness, equality, Six of Pentacles energy. Loyalty should go both ways, Star Child. Tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the motion here. Page of Pentacles, reliability. This belief of loyalty, of what it means to be loyal, also means that you're reliable. But there's something in the empathy where there's not equal give and take, being over empathetic. And so being around energies that are not equally reliable. But you haven't been speaking up about it. But with the Chariot, I believe that you're about to, okay? This is clearing of the throat chakra. This is good. Tell me about your Emperor energy here, your energetic sovereignty. This is learning your no, Star Child. You're starting to learn your no, if that is new to you, or becoming more firm in your no as you're creating and shifting your energetic boundaries. Tell me more about this Emperor energy, please. I like this. This is good, Star Child. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been feeling in servitude with some of your relationships. But this is, you're clearly working on this, have been working on this. Tell me about this opportunity and this self-awareness with the Judgment card, please. And the Emperor energy. Tell me about this opportunity, self-awareness. The Seven of Wands, the Magician in reverse. Why the Magician in reverse? Having to be brave here. The Wheel, because this is going to create some changes. We'll see how brave you are. Something's slowing down. You might feel like something in your life is slowing down your manifestations. The closing of the throat chakra would slow down our manifestations. We've all been there. We've all been there, Star Child. This is part of Earth School, okay? But there's changes on the horizon. You want to create opportunity for change in your life, and you're choosing to be brave here with the Seven of Wands. This is a card of bravery, also a card of protection, which is our next symbol here. Protection, creating energetic boundaries, using the throat chakra, getting on the wheel here, getting on the wheel of destiny, creating change, being the change, showing up for ourselves. Tell me more about this protection card and the Seven of Wands. There's an opportunity for change here. This is stepping out of our comfort zone, having those uncomfortable conversations. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Seven of Wands. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Someone's been holding back their energy and resources. There's not an equal exchange here. This feels like you're getting ready to have a conversation with someone, and then knowing if you're not heard again, that the energetic boundaries are going to shift. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, paranormal. If this resonates with you, whoever you're having this conversation with is going to be a little shocked. They're not going to be expecting it from you because you've been so loyal, because you've been so quiet. You said yes a whole lot to this energy. So the reaction is going to be the Five of Wands. It can be a very combative energy. It can be fiery. Tell me more about this paranormal card. This curious with the protection. Your intuition is nudging you to do this. You are the authentic one. That is definitely a message from your spirit guides. The authentic one with the paranormal card and the Ace of Cups. Star Child, when you do have this conversation, when you do start to open your throat chakra and harness the power of your no, remember to trust your intuition, is what this is saying. And look at the Ace of Cups, the authentic one, and the paranormal. The downloads that you're getting, the feelings that you're getting about the energy around you, even though the words that come out of their mouth may be different than what your internal knowing is feeling. Trust your internal knowing above all else, Star Child. That is how we heal the throat chakra. Any final words on this reading? Any final words on this reading? For some of you, you may go into a meditation, might go into your Akashic records, see some of this in your past lives if you haven't done that yet. Okay, because in that past life energy we were looking at, you were not scared of your no. You were very blunt and honest. Two of Cups in reverse. What else? The transformation. King of Swords. Okay, I like this, Star Child, because what this is telling me with this Two of Cups in reverse is this is not being loyal to self by not honoring our no. Two of Cups union is first and foremost important with self. That's how we best serve the world, is when we honor and accept ourselves. Okay, with the transformation, the Death card, this is a tough one. You've been loyal, you've overextended yourself to many people for a long time, but now you're going through the transition. Your throat chakra is opening, and I love this with the King of Swords, because it's logic. It's logical for you to put yourself first, no matter how nurture has taught you differently. All of the things that we need to do for self that no one else can do have to come first. Our physical, mental, and spiritual health cannot come from outside of us, so it has to come first. That is logic, Star Child. And I can see this overextension with energies that are not reciprocating. And with that Two of Cups in reverse, of course, you know, that hurts us more than it hurts the other person. But you've discovered some really great things here. This will be a big shift in the energy as this happens. And the more we put self first, the more that we open our throat chakra, the more we know our no's and yeses and are firm in them and are listening to our intuition when someone's actions do not align with their words, the happier life gets, Star Child, and then the higher you are vibing. And when we're vibing high, that not only affects us in the sense that we start living our best life, but it does start to trickle in the energy around us. So what are some final symbols for this? Trust. Meditate. Again, that's a trust your inner knowing, trusting your downloads. No one needs to confirm them but you, Star Child. Safe travels. You're safe to have this conversation. You've done the shadow work. Even if the party that you're talking to has not, Star Child, you're clearly safe to have these conversations. You're creating your own safety, your own safe space, your own energetic boundaries. Okay? You're the one that's protecting your peace, Star Child. It doesn't come from outside of you. It comes within. And you've done the work, Star Child. So remember to trust your downloads. Great energy, great shadow work. If you would like a private session with me, the information is in the description box below. Also, join us on Substack. Go subscribe to Substack. We go deeper into all of these tarot cards, give you a little more insight on the readings. Your synchronicities today are 16, 40, 30, 43, and 1. And I will see you for your next energy check-in, Star Child.